What can I do for you?
I've got everything I need.
The incredible...
I think diving mask is...
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours. Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works.
Probably get at least 3 dozen.
Are you...
But than you.
It's going to... So...
Works of flame. But the man... You get the idea. More sunk. Plenty of normal show. It was a... But...
More...
Okay, sure. We go...
These...
Tails. Build cannons that shoot fire.
Keeps them in
Yeah.
And you?
Me? Those two...
So... You? Right.
What do you think? And... Hey, you want the finer detail? I'm always will...
I'll leave you alone.
Do us a favor. Leave us all.
I thought I felt the snow chill. Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
The machine riders from before. The ones who were racing. Wonder what they're up to.
I won the race. Hey up.
You threw a rock in my face.
It's not like you can get any ugly.
Riding machines, huh?
Hey, squad. We got someone with a death wish here.
Whoa. Look at that hair. What? Someone get a little lost in the desert?
Hey, what's that thing the Easterners keep saying we do?
Oh, yeah. We all drink blood here, right? Maybe we should drink yours.
You can try.
Is that a challenge?
Cool your blaze, Josek. Don't think you want to test your luck with Hikaru's new champion. We have no business with you, Outlander. I think we all had our fun. Road's right over there.
Those machines used to be regalas. But you don't look like holdouts to me. Who are you? How'd you get these mounts?
Around here, you want something, you race for it. You cross that finish line first, I'll answer any questions you have.
Aloy, you got a mount?
Race is full.
Actually, I think a spot just opened up.
All right. What are the rules?
Don't die.
This ought to be good.
Shut up, Pekka.
This way, fresh meat. Let's get you that mount. I see you carry a bow. Good. You'll need to use it if you want to win.
Against the other racers?
They will if you don't. We put everything on the line when we get on that track. Makes it worth something. You could test run the track if you want to. Just let me know when you're ready for the real thing.
I'm ready when you are.
See you on the other side. I'd say we're done here, but I get the feeling you're not one to give up easily.
I'm good to go.
Let's hit... Prize for winning the race. You earned it.
I think you owe me some answers.
Name's Atta. As for how we got these mounts, most of us here used to be rebels. Joined Regala's army thinking we'd get a chance to fight in a real war against the Karja. Instead, Regala slaughtered our own in cold blood, barren light. When we made it back to camp, we snuck out on our mounts and never looked back. Been racing the clan lands ever since. Decided we were better off on our own. No rules, no chiefs. Just the speed of our mounts and the taste of blood.
Doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Where's your quiet friend? The one with the mask. He didn't join the race.
He gave up his spot so you could join. Probably for the best.
What makes you say that?
That one hasn't lost a single race. Doubt you would have gotten your answers if he stuck around.
Maybe.
You know, Hax found a spot to set up a race at the farthest end of lowland territory, right by the beach. Make your way there, maybe there'll be a spot waiting for you.
If I'm in the area, I'll think about it.
Hey Lloyd, you here to join the race?
far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Diving mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before. Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing. That looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. All of it's encased in a dome. Get to the door of the village and stop him. Don't think without the machine spotting me. I'm gonna find a way to deal with it first. Lawrence said he saw a red light near the floor when the water rushed in. Almost like a warning. Some kind of alarm system? There. Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them. Stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city. Can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out. chain reaction. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. I'll dry off. Eventually. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome. Access point. Should get me to the second node. A rush of air. I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. Let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? It looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. Green shine. I'm in luck. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. be a console in here. There. Time to dry this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. Yep. I guess the purge didn't get rid of all of the water. Refreshing, I guess.
System shutdown's almost done. Only thing left is to power everything down at the control center. So, I guess this is it. One final walk down the strip, and then it's lights out forever. At least I won't be around to see it destroyed. The Odyssey will be well on its way to Sirius by the time the swarm gets here. Still, my last memory of this place will be empty. A city that's already dead.
Stanley Chen was one of them. Casinos. But he did so much for this place. He wasn't selling vehicles. Left these machines behind. I could sneak by them, deal with a big one first. Thanks to the data from the cauldrons, I can override tracker burrowers now. Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
You guys all right?
More than all right.
We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond the storm. Time to bring it home. Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console. I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Moreland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry. Better shake off this wet.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt its cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Another recording from Stanley Chen. An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city. The show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the Embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Emperors back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to God.
Nah, it's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb. Hey, look who's back.
I did. One step closer to taking the...
Can't wait.
He's still sifting through
Yeah, it's interesting. I thought maybe I could try finding things with more, pictures in it. Not much luck there, but I did find out about these holofilms. Like images put together to tell a story. They were made to look like they were the real thing. The Oseram-like shows.
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me.
What did you do?
I made one joke about how they, eat grass a lot. How does anyone fight with nothing but tree leaves in their stomach anyway?
From the looks of it, the Utaru.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting her to be that fast.
Just try not to get hurt. I better get...
All right.
Aloy, you found another one of...
2 down?
I'm glad her healing can...
Found anything else combing through that?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of... Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Though I know that without art, at least I can find comfort in knowing as inspiration for her memory honored.
Are you guys training with Aaron?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
I've been told. Please tell me you weren't being serious, though.
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
I better get going.
Right. You've got...
Hey.
Aloy. I hope all is well enough under the circumstances.
I'm holding up.
Good.
Must be strange, seeing everything through a focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present for me. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
I should get going.
Back to my trip.
Yeah?
How are things going around here?
Hey, you tell me. Varl's new girl...
So I hear.
I made one about how they...
From the look?
Yeah, what?
Just... I better.
Right.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hey, Gaia.
Welcome back.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then. How are things around?
Zoe has been studying the morphology in an effort to understand. Without the ability, I am unfortunate. However...
Yeah, she filled me in. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time.
Indeed. Zoe discovered references to a diet. She appreciated and encouraged Varl.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess. So there's a few people here now, and they're almost like what was supposed to happen.
Yes. Well, there is still much that can be gleaned. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last entries from those who perished during hearing their hopes and fears made.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to...
How long do we have, then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the... It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. The facility was used to engineer and test advanced... It appears to have been one of many research...
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with... So, a while back, before the battle at I discovered another AI there. One not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world. An effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us?
I have already attempted contact. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Ether was installed on was part of a memorial to something called... Do you know anything about...
My knowledge of historical events was however, such conditions an increase in...
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle, so I guess...
Yes, levels in the club.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
Until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome. It turns out he was a member of Farzina, but if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose...
Even still... what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. When we were at the facility where we found, there were records that said, I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero, but why were they researching?
At this point, we can only perhaps at one time necessitating some as their goals.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept. So this facility, it was meant to oversee the...
For the local, they would have then been got as that never...
Until Minerva decided to... So I guess the...
Yes, to observe whether...
Oh.
It may... Should you...
I'll keep up... So I guess this...
Yeah, to... It may still... Should you find...
I'll keep a lookout. See you later.
Until next...
Is your focus acting up again?
It's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah, usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
keep frowning that hard, you'll get wrinkles.
I just don't get this last...
Aloy. Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
I see someone's been
I'm just trying to get some practice in. Helps take my mind off.
You should try playing Katalo. It's a Tanakh game. Maybe you'll...
Sure, Tanakh. Sure you won't try and kill me if I win?
Pretty sure. Do I smell?
I brought some over from Chain. With everything that's been going on, I thought we... Besides, there is nothing that brings people together like a good brew. That's what my sister always said, anyways. You're more than welcome, Dad.
Maybe another time. It seems like you're getting a hang of the stick.
Yeah, it's been helpful when I can make sense. I did find the old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. That's half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
I should get...
That.
Hey, got a sec?
Of course.
You brought up Roth. He was all I had. When Hades discovered who I was, he sacrificed himself so I could... That seems like ages ago. What I'm doing now, the Sacred Lands were all he really knew, so I can't let myself dwell on it.
I understand. Sometimes when I think about my sister, about what she would have become, it hurts. You can't ignore it.
I know.
Fair enough.
How's training?
When we first met, you asked me if I ever wondered what this world looked like. I thought it was strange at the time, but a lot has changed. Now I'm just trying to make sense of everything versus everything I...
The change is hard. It's hard to believe we're dealing with the same ones that left for...
To live on for so long.
Because it's not.
That weapon we found where Beta was hiding...
Sylens made sure that wasn't an option.
Why would he build something to hurt Far Zenith, yet allow them to capture you?
With Sylens, there's always an angle. We just don't know what it is yet. What do you make of this Tilda?
Well, the way she described it, I can't shake off the feeling that Tilda wanted something from Beta. Maybe because she's Elizabeth Sobek's... But whatever she wanted, If we knew what it was, maybe we could use...
I don't know.
Oh well.
Maybe. You feeling okay?
I was just to think someone would make a person just to... Elizabeth Sobek, and yet they have no trouble treating Beta...
Another reason we have to... I should get back out.
We'll be here.
Aloy.
Hey.
I am well. Varl told me Beta's having a hard time I wish there was some...
I'm not...
A tree won't bear...
This Hansted enough.
I still can't... Old ones. I've never heard... To deny our dying bodies to the earth. It's...
What are you
I'm not sure. I asked a museum. From what I get, the old ones, like you've done maybe one day...
That sounds... Is that... Are you... I was... Oh.
That... Why...
She's best, but...
I see.
I would... I should get going.
Good luck on...
I'm telling you, the old one. Ha!
I don't think that door had power before, but... Looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Power cells? Huh.
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Huh. Yeah, I guess it was. I don't think I should take this upstairs. I don't think I should take this upstairs. Was this door always locked?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay. I better keep this down here.
Transmitting.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. Hey, I'm fine. And look, about earlier.
Forget it. Was there anything else? I can. It increasing inside.
Okay, well.
Not really. Boros, but
yeah. Have you? That's all she believes.
I know emotion.
Yeah. That
good.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
holograms for everything.
It let them experience a great many things.
Holograms are illusions, though. I wonder what was Leland for?
Maybe. They were intelligent, but that doesn't mean they were wise.
So you play pretend on top of a table.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
What do you think of...
It's an efficient center of operation, though it could use some more.
Duly noted. Have you spoke...
I did see him bring some ale from...
That stuff's as bitter as sal...
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind... What?
You spit there.
Wow.
Indeed.
When the wing... What is...
The end. And it is the feeling of...
I should get going.
If I can help in some way...
I will. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for?
This room was designed for management of the facility's vast seed banks. From here, control center operatives...
According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her.
Some of them ate more like the Utaru. Called themselves vegetarians.
From what I'm reading, all the old ones wanted to eat.
Pack's full, but my stuff.
Don't let the pretty landscapes fool you. It's deadly out here. I've got nothing to report. Don't have much to say right now, champion. Safe travels, champion.
You're dead.
Well, that's on me.
I'm telling you, don't throw good
Ah, Red.
You know her?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, Del.
It's, I told her, but one, but
you'll get, you know what happened? No, you don't.
Well,
maybe she's a...
I'm asking. That, but what, don't, a few, but I... The art, what if I'm trying to act, and when she knew, then we go and come out here. Why for the, and well, that's the, she just, and then, but no, and that's why. Whoop, and what hurt, but at least outside, Dad, if you think, maybe
if Boomer's lost,
I'm coming, but you...
Where did you last?
I suppose if you're... I thought I saw...
Then that's where we'll start.
Okay.
Despite what I said before, I hope you find... On your way, then. And, don't die out there.
Did you hear about that collapsed tunnel?
I'm sure there's a rebel outpost.
I am such high hopes for you.
Let me use them for you.
So,
you ride machines, right? Well, apparently not the only one.
Hello there.
You have the charm,
That's her.
the good
Kill the
looks.
bristlebacks. She'd be taller. You owe them money, don't you?
If you're feeling bold, there's a Tanakh outpost.
Anyone looking to...
policies are giving me goosebumps all over.
See those Tanark writing
Correct me
machines?
if I'm wrong.
The teller of tales, who smiled warmly
Stemmer.
as a new dream. They were as a that is
You...
more until my the room and so on.
You know of
I could get you.
Yeah!
But I gotta warn you.
If you're feeling bold, there's a Tanakh outpost nearby.
Look at you.
Shut it, shop. If I want to complain about being out here, I will. You have to bring it up, huh?
Come on, spit it out. Ho there.
Noticed machine riders earlier. They seemed like they were racing or something. I don't know.